Thanks for staying logged on to Blacks in Motion. Now we're going to talk a little off-the-court drama in the NBA, and it concerns the Los Angeles Clippers and Doc Rivers. Now everybody knows the fool that Donald Sterling made himself out to be by making crazy comments. Yeah, they were in private, but hey, it came out, and the NBA Association ousted him and is trying to get him from being an owner of the team. Well, the problem with that is that Donald Sterling decided to fight back. Only problem with that is that people have to understand he can fight it in civil court, but the problem is he was a member of the NBA as an owner, and once you violated their constitution, then you have the right to be rejected by the league, and that's exactly what happened, and thus meaning he can no longer own the team. And look, head coach Doc Rivers, and I'm pretty sure many other players and employees for that franchise said, look, we want that process to start happening as soon as possible because we don't think that we can work for an owner like Donald Sterling. I know I couldn't. I'll be out of there already. But hey, Doc Rivers just reiterated it now that the season's over and free agency period is started and all these other things like that, because Donald Sterling still owning the team is affecting the success of that franchise. So he just came out and said again, hey, if Donald Sterling's still the owner and I don't have a promise on the timeline, look, it's going to be hard for me to coach. Wouldn't that be crazy if the players and Doc Rivers, not only for the LA Clippers, but in the NBA, pose some type of strike or sit out because Donald Sterling was still the owner once the season started? Nothing would joy my heart more than to see the first game of the season and tip off and the ball goes up and then it just drops and hits the floor because the teams refuse to play, or if they sat out on the sideline, or if they went out on the court and just stood there. Man, I really don't want that for the NBA, but I would love to see that as the players and the employees and other people involved in the NBA stand up and say, look, this guy needs to be gone, because the only thing he's doing, the only tactic he's doing is drawing out the sale of the team, which they've already found a potential buyer, and they already know that this thing needs to go through. So, hey, NBA is nothing else that you really could do. The judge in that case, I hope you go ahead and make things swift, because I don't want to see the great association known as the NBA suffer because of one crazy dude. But hey, maybe you think Donald Sterling has the right to fight for his franchise. Maybe you think Kevin Love should already be in Cleveland at any expense. Either way, let me know. Hit me up at my email, cliff@blackvideonews.com. And as always, love us and stay logged on right here at Blacks in Motion.